Hello, friends. So today, friends, we're going to talk about another spelling pattern. And that spelling pattern are dealing with two O's. So when two O's meet one another, they love to act silly. Sometimes they make the ooh sound like moon. Or sometimes they like to sound like book. Ooh or ooh or So let's look at some of the pictures to see what sound are those two O's saying. This is a picture of a broom. Brr, tap it out. Brr, So this two O's are making the ooh sound. Broom. And let's look at this picture. This is a picture of a foot. This is saying the sound. Foot. Tap it out to hear. Foot. Foot. Well, what about this one? This word is scoop. Sk. Ooh. Tap it out. This is making the ooh sound. What about this one? This one is saying look. Look. Ooh or ooh or You can sing that song to help you remember that two O's, when they get together, they act silly and they make sounds like ooh or ooh or All right, now, friends, we're going to review some words. Last week, we ended talking about AR spelling patterns. So I'm going to read the word and you can read it after me. Chart. Skirt, harp, bird. Tap out the words, tap out the sounds in the word if you can't read it right away. Armor, farmer, fur, harsh, term. All right, so we're going to review our short vowel sounds. So when you're saying your short vowel sounds, make sure you're doing your very best to say the correct sound of that letter. So our first vowel is A. A, apple, A. E, ed, eh. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. U, umbrella, Now we're going to review our digraphs. Ch, sh, th, f. And we always do our beautiful song to help us remember our digraphs. C, H, put them together. Ch, ch, ch. S, H, put them together. Sh, sh, sh. T, H, put them together. Th, th, th. W, H, put them together. P, H, put them together. And those are our diagram friends. Diagrams help us with spelling patterns as well, but they also help us with spelling and writing words. So we're talking about our two O's. When they're together, they make two different sounds. They act very silly when they're together. Like this word is book. That's right. What sound are the two O's making in the word book? That's right. Book. It's making that sound. Book. Tap it out so you can hear. What about this word? That's right. It's a picture of a boot. What sound are the two O's saying to one another? Tap it out to hear. Boot. It's making that ooh sound. Boot. Let's look at this one. That's right. Balloon. 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 So we're going to read some words. Let's read some words. So remember to tap out and think about what sound sounds right for the word to help you think about, is it going to say the ooh or ooh or Let's look at our first word. Would I say but? Does that sound right? But no, let's try the other sound. Boot. Boot. That's right. That word is boot. Sometimes you can try to flip. You can use one of the sounds to make sure if it's right for spelling. Let's look at our next word. Cartoon. Cartoon. Let's look at this one. What I say? Z. Z. Well, let's try the other way. Z. Ooh. Zoo. Yeah, that sounds right. The zoo. Let's look at this one. Wood. Let's try it the other way. Wood. Oh, that sounds right. Wood. What sounds like wood? Oh, good. Sometimes words that look alike often sound alike. Good sounds like wood, and they both have that sound. Let's try baboon. Oh, let's try it. Ooh, baboon. Ooh, this kind of sounds like cartoon. Baboon. Oh, gloom. So that means this word looks just like gloom. It's just like the two O's are saying bloom, bloom. You can read all the words here, friends, and you can practice saying the words by using both of the sounds the silly O's are making. All right, we're going to read some sentences now. I look for the book and soon I see it. I took a picnic to the zoo. I will go to the pool today. Make sure you're reading it with me or after me. I use a broom to sweep the room. Why didn't the ball go in the hoop? All right, for friends, we're going to read a story, and you should have this story printed out for you. There's a packet coming home to you, and it should probably get here for you this week. And in that packet, you'll have this book, and the name of our book is called Snoop the Crime Dog. You're going to read this book, and you are going to highlight words that make the ooh or and they have those two silly O's, and you're gonna highlight that word that has those two silly O's, and you're gonna determine what sound it says, if it's a ooh or sound. So it was a cool moonlight night in June. The crime was near Loon Pond where the trees grew thick. Snoop the dog went to check it out. The snow goose who lived on Loon Pond was missing. Who would want to take a snow goose? Asked Snoop. So friends, I'm gonna read this book with you. And when you're at home, I would like for you to read it on your own. So the name of our book is called Snoop the Crime Dog. And remember, we're going to highlight words that have that ooh or sound. It was a cool, moonlit night in June. The crime was near Loon Pond, where the trees grew thick. Oh, I see some words there. I'm going to highlight them. Let's go with yellow. Cool, moonlit, and loon. Snoop. Oh, Snoop. Snoop, the crime dog, went to check it out. The snow goose who lived on Loon Pond was missing. Who would want to take a snow goose? Asked Snoop. Snoop the dog is looking kind of mysterious. Snoop went to look for clues to the missing goose. Snoop looked for a witness. He knew there was always a witness to a crime. A moose. Oh, moose. Was seen near the pond that night. An owl was hooting in the trees too. They may have seen the goose. So here's a word with two O's. That wasn't my best highlighting. There we go. It's another word. Two. We already know that goose is one. I'm just going to highlight it and say. Snoop walked up the road that looped by the pond. The owl swooped down. Swooped is a word. Looped. And we already know that Snoop is one. Snoop asked, "Did you see a moose?" "Yes," said Owl. "He was at Loon Pond, scooping up weeds." "I must speak to the moose soon," said Snoop. Well, here's some new words. Here's scooping and soon. These are words we haven't seen yet. Snoop scooted over the loon pond. Moose was sitting on a stool eating pond weed soup. "Do you want a scoop of soup?" asked Moose. "Do you have a spoon?" asked Snoop. What were some new words that were said here on this page that has the two silly O's? Oh, scooted. Stool. Scoop. Oh, you're right. And spoon. That's right. "Let me tell you why I am here," said Snoop. "A snow goose is missing. The missing goose puts me in a mood of gloom." What were some new words here? Mood. Good job. And gloom. That's right. "I think I can help you," said Moose. "There are boot prints in the mud by Loon Pond. I will take you to the spot." What were some new words that we hadn't seen yet that has the two silly O's? That's right. Boot. And it has that ooh. Moose showed Snoop the clues. "This is great," said Snoop. "It is the proof I need to zoom in on the one who did the crime." Oh, proof. There's one, a new one. Oh, and zoom. You guys are doing awesome. Snoop followed the boot prints. He found a raccoon. The raccoon had the goose in a coop. "You are a fool to think you can steal the goose. You are going to jail," Snoop said. And he put the cuffs on the raccoon. Snoop freed the goose and it flew away. So there were a lot of new words that has the two silly O's in it. One was raccoon. We already knew boot was one, right? I'm going to highlight it anyways. Do you see any other new words? I'm just going to highlight the ones we already know, like goose and Snoop. And we already did boot. Oh, here's another new one. We almost missed that one. Coop and goose. We gotta be double silly O detectives to find all the words that have the silly O's. All right, so friends, remember you have this book at home in the printed packet, and you also have it on the calendar if you need to print it at home. But I want you to try your best to read this book. And after you read this book, you can go into the calendar, or you can, if you have your packet and you received it, you can go into your packet and you'll see the assignments that have a lot to do with the two silly O's and do your very best job on those. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. See you later, friends.